First things first, in Tulum, you exist, you're gonna pay money for parking. It's 100 pesos, which is around $5. It's not horrible, but it's a little steep compared to other areas in Mexico. Between the parking and the archaeological zone, there's actually a huge market. So if you want to get any souvenirs, there's restaurants if you want to stop and get food. If you want to get a bike rental or taxi services, there's everything you could possibly need right there. It's not necessarily that far of a walk to the archaeological zone that you would need one, but as we found out, the distance between the ruins to Playa Paraiso is quite far. We walked up at the perfect time. They had just started performing La Danza de los Voladores, as you can see here. Another tip is when you're walking around, a lot of these awesome performances do rely on tips and donations, so make sure you keep some bills or pesos handy. It's also really convenient for tipping if you take a taxi or if you have to use the bathroom. From the shopping center, it's only about half a mile to the actual entrance to the archaeological zone. The entrance was 85 pesos per person, and we had to pay an extra, I believe it was 50 pesos, in order to take video. There's also an option if you want a guided tour, you can get it right there at the entrance, and I believe it's around 200 pesos, so like $10. But either way, they have a lot of information throughout the park that is in both Spanish and English. The park is also full of tons of iguanas. Very unbothered. Look at how majestic. Beach access immediately behind the ruins was temporarily closed because it's turtle nesting season. So it was a little bit of a hike to the next public access for Playa Paraiso. So it is a little bit of a stroll. There are more taxis that are waiting for you outside of the archaeological zone if you don't want to walk. We chose to walk and we did not realize how far it was. It's pretty far. I want to say it was at least a mile, and it was hot as absolute fuck that day. So just be prepared. Make sure you have water, sunscreen, maybe an umbrella. Also on the beach, there'll be plenty of places to stop if you want to go to a restaurant, get something to drink, or learn more about the tours that they offer and snorkeling adventures, etc. The bathrooms on the beach were 10 pesos, which I thought was kind of ridiculous. Definitely a lot of selfie opportunities. This bird was eating the same kind of berries that iguana was. Made me feel like they were onto something. Yes, it was that hot. This is us walking back from the beach, and I'm sure someone fell out because it was so hot that day. And now we are leaving the archaeological zone. We're actually going to go across the highway onto the other side of Tulum to see if we can find a cheap lunch. GoPro audio sucks, but look at how sunburnt we are. This was just the beginning. We got way more sunburnt after this. But anyways, we are leaving the Tulum Ruins. We're going into town to go and try and find some cheap food. We end up going to Taqueria Maya. They were very nice at this restaurant. I didn't know what half of this was, and he helped us order something that we both loved. So thank you. Definitely worth a try if you're in the area. And that was our cheap day in Tulum. I hope you guys found this useful. Thank you. Feel free to like and subscribe. Ask any questions in the comments below. And love, peace, and chicken grease. Bye.